Athletes across the globe for centuries have used track and field to test their physical strength. But in the last year, USD's Vander has had a battle of his own, battling cancer, testing his mental strength. I'm Alexander Huddleston for KC9 Sports, talking with the thrower as he inches closer and closer to a school record.
I think scary is the right word, maybe a little bit of an understatement.
In sports, some competition can be bone-rattling. In track and field, it can happen when you see guys like big Vander step up to throw the disc or shot put. A Lamar's native, Vander came to USD with high expectations.
Nah, shoot for that school record, get that knocked out.
Quickly climbing the ranks, throwing shot put for the Yotes, but his dream was put on hold in January of his junior year when he visited a doctor about a lump he felt in his testicles.
Initially, they kind of thought it was just nothing big. We just needed to do an ultrasound to go right through the right protocols. And then after that, I found out that this was indeed a tumorous mass. Most likely cancer, but you never know until you get it out.
After a visit with the specialist in Sioux Falls, the 21-year-old had a surgery to remove the mass, which turned out to be stage 2 testicular cancer.
I had my 4-week follow-up appointment after that. Blood work came back clear, but the CT scan did not.
The specific cancer Brandon was battling didn't affect the blood, which in turn could not be fought with chemo.
So kind of a positive thing, you don't have to go through that, but also a little bit scary because the only option you have is surgeries.
Vander then underwent another surgery and endured in another recovery period.
Honestly, the worst days were the days that before surgery were tough because it's like, you know, what if something doesn't go right? What if I, don't make it out of the surgery? Because the one surgery I had from the time I went in to the time I went out was like 9 hours. Obviously that went by quick for me, just taking a nap, but you think of those people that are sitting in the waiting room for you, and what effect it has on them. It's just a lot of times like the easy way out would be just to let it happen and whatever, but at the same time, I had a lot of people around me that were pushing me to stay grounded, stay rooted, and push for it, yeah.
Brandon made his return to the shot put ring after nearly a year in the team's trip to South Dakota State for the Holiday Classic.
That was probably the most nervous I have ever been to compete because there's just so many what ifs. Like, what if I'm not feeling his best that day or something like that?
But for Vander it was muscle memory, placing second with a throw of 56.8, only 3 centimeters below his PR at the time.
It felt good though, to see it come out of my hand and land. It felt good to know that I still have it. I still had it. So that was definitely a good feeling.
Now at the time of this interview, Brandon's furthest shot put throw put him at 4th place in USD's top 10, only about 2 feet from the school record. He also stands at the top of the Summit League and is ranked 29th in the nation. But with the outdoor season just kicking into gear, his story is far from over. For KC9 Sports, I'm Alexander Huddleston.